Hello everyone, welcome to another stream. Today Paul and I are going to be adding some pieces. Paul's actually going to be cataloging some pieces. Here's Paul.
Hello, I am cataloging some pieces.
Yeah, so a little bit of a different setup today. Also, if the music is way too loud, please let us know. It probably is too loud, but just let me know, and I can turn it down significantly, or I can turn us up a little if needed as well. Got 16 people watching right now. Who do we have? Let's see. It's gonna be, so like I said, a little bit of a different setup today. I'm gonna be over here at this computer. This is where I do most of the adding. It's just easier to have this counter space here. And then Paul is gonna continue cataloging over there. Let's see if, I was gonna say hello. Music is fine. Perfect. Okay, so the music should be kind of quiet now. Our little workflow type thing, which I think some people have seen now, in the last vlog, which was like 3 weeks ago, we mentioned it. But essentially what happens is Paul over here or wherever catalogs stuff, and as he catalogs, he fills these cups up with an individual lot. So these cups, so for example, these are, you know, light bluish gray levers with black lever thing or whatever, black levers with light bluish gray base. He'll fill up a bin like this, for example, this, and then it has an actual label on it like that. And then that BSX file is saved to a thing. To a Google Drive folder, yeah. And then on that Google Drive folder, I can easily pull it up on whatever computer I'm on, here, there, anywhere, and then just open it up from there, and then I actually upload the parts. Now, the big thing with this, what we used to do is this would just be, you know, every single piece that Paul cataloged for that specific category of part. Now what we do is it's a little different. Paul actually takes a consolidate section, so like any pieces that should go on the wall, and puts them in this consolidate bin. And so that means that this bin is 100% brand new lot. So all I have to do, open the file, scan it to a drawer really quick, really easily, and then there's no, you know, walking back and forth in the aisle and all that kind of stuff. So it's very, very quick. And then at the end of the day, we take this bin, the consolidate bin, we open up one master BSX, which is all consolidated stuff or everything that's in that bin. And then we just go through the aisle once and put it all away. And it makes it much quicker. Obviously it's not as quick probably as giving everything its own drawer, like multiple lots of the same piece. But we are, that is how we're doing it. I haven't seen chat in a little while. Have you seen any chat? Last thing I saw is music is fine, but I want to say hello to those who are here. Just Bricks, welcome to the stream. Gerard, welcome from
Make sure you are on live chat.
I am on live chat, yes, not top chat. Vintage Brickwork, welcome to the stream. Ben, welcome. Steve W is here. David West is here. I think I said a hello to Fun Brick Creations. Zhao is here, and Lego Military Mox, you are also here. Utica Bricks, welcome to the stream. All right, we are here, says David West. Yeah, that's all right, except you still consolidate. We do still consolidate. Yes, we do, and I, for what we're doing, I think it's an okay decision. But I would say at least weekly we have a discussion as to whether or not we should continue doing it.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely. Ben asks a great question and says hashtag consolidate, so good job, Ben. Ben says, how have the sales been for November?
Not good.
Question. Not great. Now, they're not awful. They could be significantly worse. They're progressively getting worse as we go throughout the month, though. So at the beginning of the month, they started off, what would you say, normal, what last month kind of was for a little bit, and slowly they've been dropping off. So, you know, on Brick Freedom, it was like, initially it was like minus just a little percentage, and now we're down like minus a lot percentage. It's just been getting worse and worse and worse, but still not, hopefully, I mean, I guess if we absolutely stop sales right now, it would be bad, but hopefully not as bad as September was. $2,400 that month. Really not a great month. But last month, highest ever, what was it?
I have to go look.
40, I don't remember what it was. But last month was a great month, best month ever. So we're hoping that we can do that. I mean, at this point, I don't think we're gonna do that this month. I think that's unlikely. But I wouldn't say it's impossible. Ben says, Orders starting to pick up now. David says, I have 3 red numbers and 1 green one on Brick Freedom. 3 red numbers and 1 green one. What's the 1 green one? Is it average order amount? I think that's... Ours are all red right now. All 4 of them are red. It's not really good. Yeah, I assume average order. Oh, maybe total sales could be up.
Okay, this
I guess. Okay. So I'm gonna add some files or some things now. We are at, what are we at? I can check. We are at 11,505 lots. So very close to that mark we're trying to hit of 12,000. Like very close, like right on the edge there. I don't think we're gonna do that today though, unfortunately. Don't think we're gonna make it to 12,000. We have what, pretty close to probably almost 200 lots, I'd say, that are cataloged by Paul that are ready to add. And we also have some stuff from Nicholas, one of our catalogers, a whole bin of modified or our large slope category that he returned. So we can add a lot of pieces, but I don't know if we'll be able to add 500 lots. We are also, these are all the stickered drawers we have at the moment. We didn't realize until right now that we're running low on stickered drawers. We have a lot of drawers we can sticker, but that's a task. That's maybe, I don't know, maybe we might have to do that. We'll see. David says average order is up. Nice. What is your average order at? All right.
Evan, these are all true brown, right?
Yeah. So overall, I'd say this is just going to be a relatively relaxed stream.
Yeah.
Nothing
trying
crazy.
to get a lot of work done. I'm leaving out of town again. I almost said tomorrow, Monday. So I'm kind of just trying to get as much done. I will be working while I'm gone, but I'm going to be in Arizona, so getting the stuff back here is not going to be something that I can do super regularly. So we'll probably only swap once, maybe twice. So I'm just trying to get a bunch of stuff done to last for a few days.
Yeah, and then we have Nicholas, who's cataloging a bin this week. We have another contractor who is cataloging a bin this week, and those should be coming back on Monday. So there'll probably be a couple bins next week that are ready to add. But obviously having, being the week of Thanksgiving and the week of Black Friday, we want to have some stuff in our store. So this is actually the minifig parts category that Paul's been working on for the past, 2 days or so, I guess, down sorting and stuff. So lots and lots of parts here. In this specific BSX file, there's 39 lots. Like I said, these are 39 brand new lots, and there's 675 parts. So a lot of those are levers. But we'll also be adding some good quantity with some of these files as well. Levers and taps is what is in this specific file here. Whoop. And I pulled out the Ethernet cable out of the wall.
Oh no, did we lose stream?
Did we? I don't think so. No, we did not. I almost did though. That would be pretty bad. Jameson says doing well this month, but no orders today yet. David says average orders at 32, but that's Brick Freedom and includes shipping. Very nice. 32 is not bad though, depending what your shipping is, obviously. If your shipping is like $9 out of that 32, then. But we just use the Brick Freedom number, which includes shipping. The problem is some of our orders have the free shipping. Actually, I'd say about 30 to 40% of the orders we get hit the free shipping mark. Maybe more than that, actually. So a lot of it is kind of the true average order size. And then, of course, we have a kind of a standard $4.95 free shipping for orders that don't hit our $35 mark. Lego Military Mox says, I'm doing terrible this month. Only 75 pounds in sales. Normally get 135 plus. Ben says, got to run for a little bit. Just stopped by to say hello. We'll join back in a little bit. All right, bye, Ben. Ben says, quick order all the lots with a quantity of 1. It would give us some drawers available. Although we do have two whole columns over there. You can kind of see them on the edge of the frame there. There's 2 columns that are empty for the most part, so pretty good. Funberg Creation says, I don't consolidate much anymore. I do, though, put the same part in the same drawer, just as a new lot. Don't consolidate much anymore. I do, though, put the same part in the same drawer, just as a new lot.
What do you mean?
What do you mean exactly by that? Yeah.
Do you mean you still bother to go find the drawer?
Yeah, if that's the case, then you might as well consolidate.
Yeah, especially considering that most customers don't like it.
Yeah, that's what we discussed last week in our chow and chat in front of the fish tank.
We were going to ask a question.
We were.
Yes. What is the general opinion of sellers on people who use your store for drop shipping? We were kind of curious about what the sentiment is, because there was a YouTuber, I don't remember his name. Evan, did you remember?
Trick or Brick. That's his name.
Yes.
Trick or Brick, yeah. Long time ago, and by I mean probably a little over a year ago now, Trick or Brick, I think, stopped his channel, but he was not a huge fan of people who were drop shipping from the store, from what I remember. What is your guys' take on that?
I mean, our general view is it's money, but I'm kind of curious what the rest of people think. Steve says, not fussed. If they buy from me at the price I set, then all good. Yeah, that's basically our opinion as well. There's nothing wrong with drop shipping. Jamin says, I don't know what drop shipping is. So, drop shipping would basically be
someone lists like a lot of 20 levers, yellow levers on eBay. They sell it for $10, and someone on eBay purchases it from them, and then instead of them actually shipping out the product, they go on to BrickLink. The seller goes on to BrickLink, buys 20 levers from a store like us or you or whoever, and then has it shipped directly to the customer who purchased from them off eBay. That's essentially what drop shipping is. So the middleman doesn't have to touch the physical product. They just order and direct and make sure it gets to the person that actually ordered it. And drop shipping is a relatively common thing around everything, not just the Lego world. So David says, I don't care where my parts go at all. My PayPal goes burr, BRR, burr.
Yeah, PayPal go burr. It's like the machine working.
Oh, and I smile. Yeah, that's our take too. If someone made a purchase from us, that is good enough.
Are we completely out?
Not
of
fussed
cups?
if it buys me a good pour. I have some. I'm making more at the moment.
Okay.
Nothing wrong with drop shipping. Happy to be paid, but my business card always goes in. We have had a couple things where someone, I assume was a drop shipper. Again, to us it doesn't matter, but and I only remember this from a while ago, and it was like one note, and it said, can you please not put in a business card or an invoice? I mean, it had to be because they were drop shipping or sending it to someone else, I would imagine. It could have also been like a present or something for someone. Who knows? But that's the only time where I've been like, this is for sure a drop shipper going to someone else. Not a problem though, in my opinion, because we're still getting.
Did you put the business card in?
That time, I don't think we had a business cards. We had those papers that we would fold up that just said thank you for your order. So I probably didn't put it in. I assume. I don't know. We have a question that says, how do you keep it fair, meaning the work you put in, splitting profit and expenses? Well, expenses are entirely taken care of by the business.
And I keep Evan locked in here. He works for free, so.
Exactly. No, we both have a quota that we have to hit per week. It's the same number. And if we don't get paid. Basic. But yeah, for the most part, we have a quota that we hit per week. As for profit, we haven't actually split any profit yet.
Yeah.
No, so we've been profitable, but never have we taken that profit out and paid ourselves with the profit. We get a paycheck. I say, well, it is a paycheck, but it's paycheck in quotes because it's very little. And that's just to hit our quota. And then profit at the end will be split based on percent ownership eventually. But that, I don't know, maybe next year at the end of 22 we can actually take profit, but we'll see. We're putting all the profit back into the business to try and continue growing it.
Yeah.
As much as possible for the time
And
being.
especially with how things have been this year. Yeah.
Yeah. How are these different?
What?
Oh my god, I see.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
It's like just slightly off.
The Exoforce arms. Are they even still called that anymore?
They are on here, yeah.
Okay.
Fin support.
They have two slightly different versions where the arm thickness varies like by
That's
not even a
insane.
millimeter.
Yeah, that's crazy. Dang.
Gerard Hen says, "Don't you guys use a color reference card for used bricks?" Not really. We know most of the colors at this point. Never thought I'd get to say that. But we do know most of the colors at this point. Also, the lighting in here is really, really good. Something we've discovered.
Yeah.
When we give out to catalogers, it's very clear to see, well,
Yeah.
more clear to see the difference between light gray and dark gray, or
Under
sorry,
white
light gray
light.
and light bluish gray. Having a bit of a seizure there. Yeah, it's a lot easier here.
Yeah, so we have the white lights in here. So what we've started doing is giving these out. These are just little desk lamps that are like the daylight balanced. I don't know what they are, like 5,000 maybe. Yeah, 5,000 Kelvin. So they're the whiter light as opposed to kind of the orange light that you can see. And that helps them. Well, actually, we just gave it to them last week. I hope it helps them. It should help them.
Yeah.
We'll see when they come back on Monday if it helped or not. But that should help distinguish the colors. But yeah, we didn't realize the colors under white light are like significantly easier to distinguish than the colors under some sort of like slightly orangish light.
But for the most part, we can kind of tell the difference between light bluish gray and light gray without a reference now. Occasionally there's something where it's a bit harder to see because of fade.
Yeah, I would say the light gray, the two colors that are the most difficult out of everything is light gray and light bluish gray. Because as light bluish gray starts to fade, it starts to look like light gray. Dark gray and dark bluish gray I think are super easy to tell the difference on.
Yeah.
In my opinion at least. And then the majority of the other colors are too. But the light gray and the light bluish gray are definitely, there's times I'll just be like, okay, I'm not going to list this piece because I really don't know what it is. Just because it's like somewhere weird in the middle. Thundermilk from Brickco, welcome to the stream, how are you?
He agrees.
Yeah, you can't tell the difference between light gray and light bluish gray without a high K. Yeah, exactly. Funbrick Creations clarifying says, used bricks I do consolidate as they go in the same spot every time. Gotcha. And for new ones, you make up a new lot. I think that's what you're saying, maybe? I mix up my blues a lot. Okay. Yeah, medium blue, medium azure, bright light blue. Like there's a few, I would say we know them now, but for a while there, the Maersk blue is iffy. Because
it's so rare.
Medium blue as well, when it fades a little bit, it kind of has that slight yellow tint to it that gives it like the Maersk blue color.
Yeah.
We don't have a ton of Maersk in our inventory, if we have any anymore. We've only added maybe a few, like a small handful of Maersk.
If I search pole arm, will this come up? No.
Search what?
Pole arm.
P-U-L-L?
No, P-O-L-E.
Pole arm?
It's got a pole, and it's an armament. So you call it a pole
Oh.
arm. Halbeard brought up a halbeard, but I don't actually know what the technical term.
There's no number on that one.
Nah, just the date number.
Amazing. From Christian says, yeah, new. I don't consolidate
Pike.
unless I have no space to add a new lot. I'm surprised he could see that from there. That's very little on the screen. Maybe he can't see it. Interesting.
Thank you.
Is that what it was?
Yep.
Nice.
Plants. Also, pearlite gray and flat silver are another color.
Those are pretty close.
That's very difficult to tell the difference. Now that I bring it up, you'll double check them. Steve says, I didn't see. It's the opposite accessory to halberd.
Ah. Levers. Was there something wrong with this drawer? Is there a reason it was sitting here, or just half empty?
Oh, it was the one I pulled out from that order today.
Okay.
T. Haynes says, what up, homies?
Welcome to the stream, T.
We're doing good.
How are you?
Reddish brown.
Any advice for people separating bricks from building hobby rather than selling? I imagine with tons of experience separating bricks, you may have better techniques than other people. Any advice for people separating bricks for building hobby rather than selling?
What kind of... By separating, do you mean actually pulling them apart, or do you mean sorting them? In terms of pulling them apart, lots of pain.
I assume it's like sorting them a separate way.
I mean, let's see. What we do is we kind of have a 3 or 4 step process depending on how you want to define it. First, we have big boxes of random pieces. They're 20 pounds each, and they just contain everything. And we get that from our supplier. So that might be what you get from wherever you're getting, pieces. And then we split that up into 21 categories, including trash. And then after that, each of those categories is cataloged, but the cataloging process itself, I would say, can contain anywhere from 2 to 3 additional steps of down sorting. So for example, when I got this category back from the sorter, the one I'm currently working on, so this is like minifig accessories, so you cannot see from here, but with like everything from walkie-talkies, swords, basically anything a minifig can interact with. It also has minifig parts, helmets, legs, all that stuff. So basically then I take that big pile of minifig parts and I break it down into subcategories. I call that down sorting. And then I will continue to down sort until I get to 1 lot per cup. So like for example, if I come over here, this was actually down sorted. Cannot come over there.
Sorry.
This is actually like a 2nd level down sort. So basically this was originally in stuff with all the pikes, basically any hand utensils that were not guns. And now this is just a bag. Now this is just a container of tools. And so basically I just continue to refine the search, refine the sort every time until eventually I end up with just 1 piece or 1 lot per cup. And the reason why I do that rather than doing it all at once is there's just simply not enough space, and that'd be a massive time sink. This way I can definitely have something to upload every day rather than just doing it all at once. But since you are sorting for building, it may be different. Also, you probably don't have the sheer quantity that we do. At least I'd assume so. So yeah, that would be my advice on sorting.
Do you have the Consolidate one open right now?
The BSX? No, I keep it closed usually.
Okay,
Well, now I do.
Okay.
I have these. No. I did not know that Lego made these. When I first saw them, I thought they were fake. They're like spears, but with a bunch of different plastic. Very strange.
Oh, the dual molded ones?
Yeah. Paul be flexing the sheer quantity. Oh, I mean, our quantity is nothing compared to some people. Like, Chris, he has more Lego than he can ever possibly deal with. I just do it in units of 20 pounds. So.
Okay, so we're starting today with 11,505 lots. 236,812 items. So, I'm going to write that down and we'll see what we end with today. So, 11,505, 236,812. I'm going to upload this first file here, which took a long time. Usually I can add 5 to 6 probably an hour or so. Would you say that?
5 to 6 in an hour?
4 at least.
I don't keep track.
But in this case it's been 30 minutes and we're up to 1. So, very productive.
Don't worry, I've added like 10 lots.
That's the downside of streaming while you're trying to be productive. It just doesn't work.
Gerard says, what time is it with you now? I assume you were trying to ask what time it is for us. It is 2:30.
2:30 p.m. in the afternoon. That's what p.m. means.
What does p.m. stand for?
Post meridium or something like that?
That makes sense.
I think.
David says he's doing 75 pounds of 1x bricks right now.
Very nice.
That's painful. Well, actually, I guess that category is probably not that bad. Assuming you also don't have Technic and stuff mixed in there. Okay, why does this not show up? Ah. David says it's epic, only normal bricks.
That's nice.
Yeah, you can probably add those super fast.
Nice. It's not modified with the Technic and the studs, and yeah, that's not good. Okay, I have some more cups for you.
Oh,
you're welcome.
Okay, what is the name of this color? Evan. Color. I do not know the name of. But I've seen it many times,
spotted
and I've cataloged it before
like that.
as well.
Spotted or speckled? Speckled black, I think.
Speckled black. That makes sense.
I think speckled is what it's called, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, we're on to file number 2. And there are 212 items in here, 42 different lots.
Gerard Hand says, see, that's where a color card comes in handy. Yeah. The other issue with streaming is I can't put my earbuds in and just go.
Utica Brick says,
deeply engrossed in something.
I was reading chat. Utica Brick says, why does BrickLink not have weight info available on orders coming in? You literally have to click into the order to find that out. Good question. I don't know. I think you just mean on your order page. I don't know. Although in theory, you're gonna click into that order oh, you're saying before you invoice or something, I assume, is when you want to know? Yeah, there are a few things with BrickLink that are funky, for sure. There's more than a few things, actually. Yeah. It'd be nice if you could you can customize that page a little bit with the columns of what's on there. I don't think weight is an option there, but there is like a customized display option or a settings option, I think at the top of the page on the orders page. Would be easier when printing out labels. How do you do your weight? Because or do you just know that if you're putting it in this bubble mailer, it adds 0.2
Do you have my magnifying glass?
I do not. Paul has been using a Lego magnifying glass over the past couple hours now to look at the numbers.
Hey, it works.
No, it works.
They actually magnify. Funny. I was kind of surprised. The only issue is the lighting.
I thought we were just saying the lighting's good in here.
Yeah, but my head gets in the way.
Yeah, the shadows. I don't know. Question for you guys. Something I don't see a lot of people talk about. Do you think it's worth making a BrickLink store to sell off your spare parts? I've been collecting for 5 plus years with some spare. Depends how much spare you have and how much of a long-term thing you're thinking about, running a store, and if you want to. To be totally honest, based on what you just said, I would say no. It probably is not.
No.
It's a lot of work to set up a store, to have shipping materials, to understand the shipping prices, to organize your inventory somehow. And then if you only have, 500 lots or 500 individual pieces, maybe 10,000 items, you say 5,000, you've been collecting for 5 years with spare, but I don't know what you mean by spare. Probably not, though, would be my guess. You kind of need to like it, I think, in order to do it. I wouldn't expect to just get some money out of it. But if you define a little bit more what you mean, maybe I could give you a better answer. But right off the bat, probably not. But if you think you'll enjoy the process and you want to go out and search for deals on things and maybe start parting out, new sets and stuff, then I'd recommend, start a store. I think it's very, very fun.
Kopesh, maybe? Kopesh. Nope.
It's like the number's too small that it's all mushed into one.
Yeah. Jonas says, with a lot of spare parts, I hit the 2,000 words cap. I'm not looking for money, just to clear out space. I've been enjoying sorting lately. If you're just looking to get rid of it, you could probably sell it on eBay per pound for much higher value. Some people will sell individual pounds of Lego for $10 a pound on eBay and get away with it, sometimes more. So, you could definitely do that. And you would probably make more than the amount of labor that you would have to do.
Yeah, if you enjoy it, it's okay. But the labor, if you're thinking about money, you need to think about the labor usually. And labor adds up to a lot of time. Sorry, I don't know that piece.
And you would also...
and see if anyone knows.
Wait.
It looks like 111, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it can't. I don't think it is. I doubt that piece.
That is it. 11156.
I was going to say 11154. I almost said that, but I didn't believe that those were all ones.
I don't know why it suddenly just became visible for no reason, but...
Dundermesson says, the one thing I would love to see from BrickLink is an integrated shipping service that can include order ID, automatically charge correctly, and make our lives a lot easier. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. If there's, yeah, anything that was not separate. BrickLink will not do that, though. I don't think. Yeah, BrickLink will not do a lot of stuff, unfortunately. Flat silver. T says, I'm partying together an old Technic auto chassis from 1978. Very quick to find. Nice. Not looking for money, just to clear space up. Bricknut, welcome to the stream. Steve says, yeah, I would find that BrickLink works best if you're constantly cycling stock. Just to sell off some spares would be slow. I agree. Very, very slow, probably. For those of you who are kind of just tuning in, we are currently adding inventory. Paul is cataloging, and I am uploading parts.
Yes, it's a very slow,
very relaxing, slow, boring stream, but we're trying to chat with you guys.
While also being productive. The eternal struggle.
That's hard, yes. So when we first started, we had about 16 people here, and we talked about sales and how they were this month. How is it going for everyone else who's here who has not yet mentioned how their sales have been? Are they good? Are they bad? Otherwise, what are they? Or how's it going? I know David said everything was down a little bit, except his average order amount was up. I think he said 3%, something like that. We were down this month from last month by quite a bit.
Yeah, last month was our record month, and this month is shaping up to not be our record month.
Yep, that's a good way to put it.
Yep. I'm not quite sure what happened. Hopefully Black Friday we will be able to generate some revenue.
Yeah. Funberg Creature says, my sales have been slow, but I only have a small store. T says, I'm on par with last month, which is way better than the previous. Very good, very good. Gerard says, my sales are getting up this month again after fine-tuning on some shipping and stuff. Nice. Steve says, sales are down 43%, but the average order is only down 3%. Okay.
That sounds
good and bad.
Yeah.
Dundermouth and Brickco, sales are great for me. I've been averaging 4 orders a day, and I've sold over 9,000 parts this month. I think average sales are down a bit, though. I also have big hopes for Black Friday. John says, our month is already a record. This weekend has been really bad. Brick Owl has been fantastic. BrickLink, not so good. And T says, loving the lounge jazz this week, Evan. Thank you. Interesting, John. Brick Owl for us is consistently eh. It's never good. It's not awful. It's still worth it, but it's just never been anything spectacular. And it's interesting that people like yourself have.
Yeah, you're not the only person that seems to have a lot of success on Brick Owl.
Yeah, which is weird, I think. Maybe not, though. But yeah, you, I don't know. Bricknut says, I ordered from you guys about a week ago. Everything is good, but wondering why it came from Missouri. I don't know.
What?
I don't know what you mean it came from Missouri. The return address on the package should say just a brick in the bucket, like 9151 Atlanta Avenue, Huntington Beach, California, or something like that. It should not be from Missouri. Maybe it went to Missouri and then went to you. That's USPS maybe does that. We haven't. Came from Missouri. We haven't had to order anything from any stores, right? To get to a customer? I haven't either.
We also haven't had any redirects in like a month.
What's your Brick Owl, or what's your order number, Bricknut? I'm very confused now and interested.
Is it? No.
Maybe the
the
tracking
big
just-
glitch was before I left, right? That one really bad day.
Yeah, that was a while ago. But that shouldn't have changed this.
No.
That was just
It was a combination of
of
multiple
that and
errors.
USPS not
Yes.
tracking right. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, BrickNut, what's your order number? I would love to look into why it went to Missouri or where it came, or what exactly you're talking about. I'm very curious. Maybe your username is also BrickNut?
Gerard says, I think Brick Owl is more for Europe. That is possible.
Okay, that would maybe make sense. We are not in Europe. It is an offshore. It's not a United States-based company. I don't know where it's based, but maybe it's based somewhere in Europe. Yeah, let me know, BrickNut. I'm very curious. Brick Outside the Box says, I've considered closing my Brick Owl store, simply not seeing the benefit to drop 1% on every BrickLink order. Yeah, we are, we're not there. We're still making a few $100s a month on Brick Owl, but nowhere near what BrickLink is. And it doesn't actually cost us, or it's not hurting us to do that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, if we dropped to, 2 orders a month on Brick Owl and we were spending $40 or something on syncing or whatever, yeah, that would be a problem. Okay, UK, it's a UK-based company, so technically not EU, but it is Europe. Okay, UK-based company. Steve says Evan caught out drop shipping. No, we have not.
Have we ever sourced?
Last year sometime we had a piece, or what happened with that?
We have exchanged once
We
or
didn't
twice.
have a piece or something, and I bought a piece from a store to get it to the customer at some point. That was a long time ago, though. BrickNut, please tell us your order number. Maybe you're looking for the order number. Thunder Missile says Brick Owl takes payment in. Okay. Yeah. So UK. A lot of big ones in Germany for some reason. Amsterdam Bricks, welcome to the stream. How are you? We are currently adding some pieces. It has been a long time. Steve says Brick Owl was slow even in the UK. Interesting. Huh. BrickNut, I really want to know what.
I don't think anyone besides us can get any information from that number, by the way, if that was why you weren't posting it.
Oh, I don't know if he's here still, or she.
So I don't think there's a global order lookup, so.
Yeah, you could. There could be the problem with it. You go to the problem center. No, maybe it's not associated with your account. I don't know.
I mean, I don't think just by having somebody's order number you can get any identifiable information.
No, I don't think so. I just want to go to the tracking and see, looking for the order number. Okay, cool, awesome. I will wait for that. I want to go to the tracking and see where it went.
Yeah.
But did your return? The return address, BrickNut, should say just a brick in the bucket. 9541 or something, Atlanta Avenue. It's our PO box. That should be the return address. I don't know. It should not have a Missouri. If it has a Missouri return address, where's it going to in Missouri if that's the return address? Steve said just pull it from his BrickLink username. I couldn't find his BrickLink username. Yeah, you guys, I actually live in Missouri.
It's all a plot.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. I commute every day. You got it, David. You cracked it.
Labor costs here were just way
Amsterdam
too
Bricks
high.
says the garage has changed big time. It has. I don't remember the last time you were here, but we've added some drawers over there now. We used to have a desk over there. We've now added drawers. This is a desk that was against this wall temporarily. It's here. We're gonna get rid of it at some point or put it somewhere else. Because we need to put drawers on this wall in front of me as well. And yes, the garage has definitely adapted into a little warehouse type area, which is pretty cool. Okay, let me continue adding parts because I have not done anything in like 5 minutes. Pierre says it looks very good, a lot more space. Yes, we have 360 square feet now that we can actually utilize. Maybe, well, a little bit less if you count the washer and dryer and water heater. Maybe 300 and, I don't know what, 320 square feet maybe. 330 square feet that we can actually utilize, which is a good amount of space. And we're gonna pack this garage as tight as we can, I think. The plan will be to put a floating wall over here. So similar to how we have that wall there that's kind of, you know, floating in the room, we're gonna have one here as well. And after that, we could squeeze more in here. But hopefully we can continue to have a table that we can work at, and then we can move to a new space. But that will all be dependent on our income and how it's going, so. Do you guys have a number on how many drawer units you have? Drawer units, what is that, 20, 40, 60?
Plus the big drawers.
Hold on, 60 plus, what is that, a dozen? 72, 2, 4, that's 10, 82, 92, 102, 107, 8, 9, 10, 11, 111 drawer units. Not individual drawers, but 111 units that we currently have that are mounted. We have another, I don't know, 16, I think, 12 to 16 in storage that are going to go on this wall at some point once we figure out if we want big drawers or little drawers. But yeah, we have 111, that's a weird number. How do we, it's because we have 2, 4, 6, 7 by 5, which is 35. That's an odd number, yeah, okay. Yeah, 111, quite a lot. At some point in the future, I expect we'll have, I don't know, 300, 400, 500 maybe at some point in the far future. I don't know actually, because
depends on how expensive they keep, keep being.
Are they going to be $80, $90, $100 per unit? Steve says, any chance you guys can post your streaming hardware setup in Discord at some point? Yeah, probably. That's a thing we could do. Yeah. John says, not at this work, great. Yeah, no, that is very true. No way.
This is, sorry, Rocky.
Cat. Do you guys
can't
see
come
the
in
cat
here.
in the background? Can you see Rocky back there? He's back at the door. I don't know.
Recently, he's up until...
No, you can't see him. The water bottle's in the way.
I don't know, a week and a half ago, he understood very clearly that this was a no pet space.
Right.
But the last week and a half to 2 weeks,
a little bit.
He's been struggling to understand.
Yeah, he walks in. Funberg Rich says I have about 440 small drawers. Yeah, we are up to 6,328 that are numbered. We have 2 columns not numbered. Now that also is missing 3 columns. So we probably have about 5,500 drawers or so that are in use. That's crazy.
It's a lot of drawers.
5,500 drawers that are in use. That's pretty crazy. Absolutely crazy. Thunder Mifflin Brickco says, nice, more than double what I have. I think I'm at 47 normal size and 7.5 height ones. Forget how many drawers there are. T says, the place I used to get my Acro Mills units in Canada currently has them priced at $109 plus shipping. Yeah.
It's crazy.
Not good. Which is quite ridiculous.
They just keep getting more and more expensive.
Yeah, I mean, they have to go down eventually. So, Pierre says, yeah, my units are smaller. I got about 3,800 drawers in 15 square meters. Nice, 3,800 square drawers, 15 square meters. What would that be? 3 by 5-ish square meters, which would be, yeah, about, what, half the size of this garage or so? It's pretty good. 3,800 drawers for half the size. The thing if we needed to, we could actually put another floating wall like this here and another one here. And we could fit a ton of drawers in this room. The downside to that is we wouldn't have any space to work in, which currently is kind of important for us. But I don't know, that I suppose could change long term. We'll see.
We could always take over the living room.
We could move into the house, I guess. I would also prefer not to do that, but if absolutely required, we could. It's a tight fit. T says over double what I paid in the summer. Yeah, everything is more expensive for sure. T says Acromills units are made in the USA. It's got to be a raw material sorted. Yeah, it has to be. The plastic that they're getting from somewhere. We've also noticed that, I don't know if you can see, you kind of can. I'll point it out, but over there, we have some empty drawers up on that side. Those over there are, you can barely see the color difference. They're like pretty white over there. Over here, these are like more yellow. I can't really do my thing, but they're all brand new condition, so it's like Acro has been sourcing slightly different plastic or something in order to do that, in order to continue manufacturing them. So it's a little bit weird, but yeah, there's definitely there has to be a raw material shortage. Okay, we're a little bit over halfway through this PSX trying to add it.
And I'm
going to add this real quick just because
it's been an hour.
Yeah, I'm going to add this, get it done. So, Paul, you have to talk for a moment.
Oh no. All right, guys, welcome to the Paul Show. Today we're just going to start at the beginning of chat and read all the way through. It's going to be like an audiobook. No, but yeah, the Acros. Why'd you have to go and put me on the spot, Evan? The Acros are very expensive now, but I think buying a bunch even at the higher price point was still worth it. I mean, we got a deal, but at least we can continue expanding, which means hopefully we can bring in more revenue to offset the increased cost. It's just, you know, the margin, it'll take a bit longer to essentially pay off those drawer units. So yeah, but if anyone has any recommendations of other brands, I'd love to hear them. David West says super chat to fly out for DNA Bricks grand opening fund. Yeah, I would totally love to come out and visit. Unfortunately, you're opening December 1st, so I will be out of town. Although I will be slightly closer, I think. I'll be in Arizona, so
technically
slightly closer. But yeah, I don't know. We kind of had thought about it would be super cool to go out there, but we can't. So very sad. Pierre Jimong says only Lego free room is the bathroom.
Very
understandable. Nice. That's something to aspire to, I think. Hey, you could get like one of the fake flowers and put that in there.
There you go.
Safe Flame, welcome. Hello. Great to have you here. Dunder Mifflin says it's getting to the point that you might be better off getting a 3D printer big enough to make your own drawer units. Well, we thought about that. The issue is the 3D printer is not really going to make something strong enough for the drawer units. What you need is an injection mold, and that's going to cost you just the teensiest bit more than you'd
have to make a lot of units.
I mean, I did actually Google how much you could buy one of those for, and unfortunately I couldn't find any prices. Everything was call for
a quote.
So
which you know it's going to be expensive.
Yeah, plus you're going to need to spend tens of thousands of dollars on the design of the mold and all that stuff. So
all right, I just uploaded that file. Woohoo. Okay, let's do another one.
Most of the house is Lego free, isn't it?
Well, okay, so your bedroom, you have
Legos.
Actually, my bedroom does not have any. My office has.
Don't you have something on the? Oh no, you don't have the dresser in there anymore, do you? No, yes you do.
No, the ISS was just in there when I was setting up my desk in the office. So the ISS is back in the office. So my office it's on the floor currently, but my office has Lego. The front family room has Mickey and Minnie on the mantle, the fireplace thing. Kitchen doesn't have anything. Dining room doesn't have anything. The back living room doesn't have anything. Your bathroom doesn't have anything. My bathroom doesn't have anything. Backyard doesn't have anything. Front yard doesn't have anything. So I guess 3 rooms in the house out of, I don't know, 6 areas, 7 areas. If you count the bathrooms, like 9. That's not much.
No. I think we need to step up our game. When are you going to buy the Coliseum?
I don't know.
You've been saying it forever.
I've been debating about it forever. I haven't been saying I'm going to buy it. I've been debating about buying it.
I think you walked into the kitchen a few weeks ago and was like, I'm going to buy the Coliseum, and then you didn't.
Yeah, it's just a lot of money.
Yeah, it is a lot of money.
It is a lot of money. Okay, let's do another file. What are you working on right now? 11, 20, 21, 3?
Yeah. We'll see. This is going astronomically slow.
Yes,
so.
It is. It's okay. That's a lot. Lots, though. What
yeah.
are you at right now?
And the lot count?
Yeah.
Oh. Wow. Wait. Did I not split? Huh. I guess that's somehow 50. Okay, well then I guess this can actually be uploaded.
Beautiful. It's okay. You can add like, go to like 60. And then consolidate. Separate.
Okay.
John says we use Rayco, but it is local. Not sure you can buy it in the USA. I don't think we have that brand here. Rayco, whatever it's called. I don't think we have that here. Soulflame says, well, you have enough space. I have 50 square meter apartment, so it's full. I'm in the process of sorting, rearranging, clearing out some leftovers, so my whole place is an explosion right now. Trust me, the house has been an explosion before. Actually, currently, the front room's kind of a disaster still. The table that we streamed at last week never got put away. And then I have filled it up with like fish tank things. And there's buckets. The house is a mess.
Do you want to tell a story about your fish?
FedEx messed up. We'll just say that. And I believe Jerry has died.
I thought it was Terry.
No, it's Jerry. So I ordered 4 fish. They're fork-tail blennies. Larry, Jerry, Terry, and Gary. Gary...
Whoa. You're going to name something Gary and it's not going to be a snail.
Yes, I was. It's okay. He might be gone too. Anyway, FedEx essentially, I was supposed to be here by 10 a.m. on Thursday. I ordered it like Tuesday. They shipped it Wednesday. Supposed to be here by 10 a.m. Thursday. Come Thursday, 10 a.m., it doesn't show up. My other boxes show up. Then on Friday, I'm like, okay, maybe it's just delayed 1 day. So Friday, I expect it'll be here by 10 a.m. on Friday. Maybe it just got delayed 1 day, not a big problem. So at 8 p.m. on Friday night, last night, someone from a FedEx location, a known FedEx location, gives me a call and says, hi, we have fish here for you. You should come pick it up. And the box is damaged, and apparently if the box is damaged, they hold on to it, and they're supposed to they contact the shipper or something, or they contact the shipper, not the person it's being shipped to. But with live animals, apparently they still hold on to it, even if the box is damaged. And essentially, some of the water had splashed out or leaked out of a little bag or something. The fish were all in water still and stuff, but the box was falling apart at the bottom. So anyway. I'm working last night at 8, but I answered the phone for this lady, and then I'm like, okay. She said, can you come pick it up? And I said, not really. Can my roommate come do it, Paul? And then she said, yes, but the address on the ID for whoever picks it up needs to be the address it's shipped to. None of us have this address on our driver's license, so
yeah,
that was going to be a problem. So didn't do that. So then she said, no worries, whatever. I'll put it on the truck tonight at 8 p.m. I'm like, okay, it should be home by the time, or it should be there by the time I get home. It'll probably be there between 8 and 9 or whatever. And I got home around 10. But at some point it gets here, and Paul says it came on a semi-truck.
Yeah, like not a FedEx semi-truck either. It was just some trucker dropped it off at the front door. He wasn't in a uniform or anything. The whole semi-truck just pulled up. And he left it at the front door and then turned around and got back in the semi-truck and left. So I think maybe she just crapped some distribution or some next mile guy who was taking outgoing packages somewhere and just asked them to drop it off. But yeah, kind of strange.
Yeah. Anyway, the 4 fish survived last night, but this morning Jerry is missing. Now Jerry was the smallest of the fork-tail blennies that I got. Very small, actually. And as of before this stream started, I couldn't find Gary either. But that doesn't mean he's missing. He probably just hiding in a rock or something. But I could not find Jerry this morning at all. And I was really looking forward to having 4 of the same fish and naming them Terry, Larry, Gary, and Jerry. But I don't know that that's going to happen.
Your dreams have been crushed.
Yeah, they have. Anyway, if you guys know what Terry, Larry, Gary, and Jerry is from, let me know. You probably might. I don't know.
Do I?
Not off the top of your head, you won't remember, no. No. But you have seen it. It's from a thing, though. You have seen it. So,
I have?
Yeah.
No, I gotta figure this out before our fans do.
You're not going
to. Is it something that I would have seen in, like, my childhood?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
A while ago. Brick Rehab says, you guys are so far away. I'm used to seeing you up close. I know, we're so far. We had to get a wider, or we just put the camera in a different spot so we could film more of us. I know, we're very small, I'm sorry. Just put it on a bigger screen. There you go, solution. Or zoom in. What do we have here?
Now I really want to know.
Soulflame says, your garage looks very clean and organized, LOL. Yeah, I'm sure that is sarcastic. Especially from the angle we're shooting at. Has to be, right? Oh, yeah. Yeah, definitely not clean. You know what's kind of funny? The spots that are clean are not on camera. Like, well, yeah, behind this table is relatively clean. Over here is, I would say, organized.
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Did you look it up?
I'm looking it up now to confirm what I think, because I don't want to say it out loud.
Okay. No.
No?
That's not it, no. I mean, maybe, but no, that was not it.
Because I remember his voice saying those words.
No, that's not it. Brickadile says Lucky Luke. No. T. Haynes says a fish called Wanda. Nope. There you go. Dunder Mifflin and Breakcoat got it. I love The Office.
How would I know?
love your name. You've seen Parks and Rec? We
No.
watched Parks and Rec. Yeah.
Only like an episode or two.
No, we watched seasons of it.
I have zero memory of that.
Anyway.
The only memory
I
have...
It. It's the names of Gary from Parks and Rec. So he comes in as Jerry, as the character. He enters, and for a few seasons, he is Jerry. And then at some point in one of the seasons, you learn that his real name is Gary, but everyone at work has called him Jerry, so he just went along with Jerry. And then in season whatever, his name changes to Terry or Larry. Anyway, his name changes throughout the 9 or however many seasons of this show. So that was my plan. Yeah, Dunder Mifflin and Brickco, you got it. And I love The Office. Nice.
I have no memory of watching that show.
No,
with you.
we
all I remember
we
is I
watched
protested and
multiple
really
seasons.
didn't want to watch it.
No, you wouldn't watch The Office. You liked Parks and Rec.
I did?
Yes, you did. You hated The Office. You still, I think, dislike The Office. But you liked Parks and Rec. Or I didn't have to force it.
Was this in my bedroom or when I had stolen my dad's office?
It was the bedroom on the projector. When we had taken that tall cabinet and turned it sideways and made that like a lower thing.
Okay, so it was in the final stage of my room. Not the movie theater
I guess
version.
so, yeah. Yeah. Was
The
that
black curtain's up.
I don't remember if those were up or not. But yeah, there were a few stages to your bedroom. But yeah, good job, Dunder Mifflin. Still got 41 people watching. Pretty crazy. Because we're not doing a whole lot right now. Paul's cataloging and I am slowly adding pieces.
This is going to be tomahawk, not axe. I can just feel it. Nope.
Thunder for Christmas, to be honest, I Googled that. Of course.
I thought it was Fairly Odd Parents. For some reason, I have a memory of Cosmo saying those exact words. And the fact that you then said it was a childhood thing.
Yeah, not like childhood, but like, I don't know, whatever that would be. Would that have been that would have been middle school. Yeah, it would have been middle school, because I didn't...
No, my room wasn't like that in middle school.
No, it for sure was, because my sophomore year is when I found The Office. And that's when I started... I wouldn't say disliked Parks and Rec.
Because Skyline had seen the movie theater version of my room. And I didn't know
I don't know what version of your room it was in then. But for sure, it was my sophomore year when I saw The Office, and I was like, oh, this is better than Parks and Rec. Never went back to Parks and Rec
until then I would have been a freshman.
A month ago. Maybe a freshman.
But
or 8th grade.
The only, very vaguely, I kind of remember Parks and Rec, but it was in my dad's office.
I don't think so. I'm pretty sure it was on a projector.
We had the projector set up in there. Remember, we didn't ask him. We just installed it in the ceiling.
Did we?
Yes.
Yeah, that sounds like us. Okay, so for this BSX, there's 511 parts and 55 brand new lots in this one. Just thought I'd share that with you.
I still don't know where the projector is, though. I tried to look for it a few times.
I'm sure it's in the attic.
But well, not that recently. A year ago, we redid the attic, and I couldn't find it.
I did not redo the attic.
No, you did not redo the attic. My dad and I redid the attic. Cynthia wants to know, what is everyone doing for Thanksgiving? I will be visiting relatives out in Arizona. Oma. Grandma.
Solson says we don't celebrate Thanksgiving in Belgium. That makes sense. Brick Rehab says, looks like you're slowly pulling out drawers.
What?
I don't know what that means.
We're very, very slowly putting drawers away, I think. Are you? No.
No, I haven't put any drawers away yet. That'll be after this BSX, maybe. Also, don't have Thanksgiving in Australia. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Thanksgiving is kind of a United States thing.
Should I respond now, or should we do it
just
later?
Wait later.
Okay. Well, I'm worried that Robin might be asking him to get an answer from us, and I don't want her to get mad at him because we're not responding.
He didn't text me.
Oh, okay. He would have texted you if she was after him. So. I swear I have this piece. Don't let me forget. Most people are saying that they don't have Thanksgiving. Yes, we're aware it's an American thing. Have other countries actually adopted it as a holiday? Because I mean, there's no reason. Huh. Let me know. Because a lot of people are like having to clarify that it's an American thing. Is that just because Americans are ignorant, or is that because other countries have adopted it? Steve says the UK equivalent is a harvest festival. Gerard says no holiday. Okay. Okay, so it looks like it's just because Americans are ignorant, which I totally understand, having to explain basic things. Let's see, wrench. A lot of countries have Black Friday, but they do not celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yes, we learned that last week, I think, with Ben. Or no, I think so, yeah, right? Yeah, we did with Ben. Talked about Black Friday, which is very interesting. You did the flags both directions, right?
Correct.
Okay.
You did
Yes.
You separated some things into what I think was supposed to be light bluish gray and light gray, but they were all light bluish gray very clearly, so I just put them back together. So hopefully there wasn't a like super tiny mold difference that you were supposed to have separated.
Which was
them.
it, binoculars?
Yeah. I think it was binoculars. Although now I might just be saying that because that's what you said.
Light bluish gray, dark bluish gray? Or light bluish gray, light gray?
Yeah.
Binoculars are the only light gray, and it must have been binoculars. But I didn't separate these into other ones, did I? Maybe
it wasn't binoculars, and I'm just saying that because you started the question. But there was something that I did that to.
Okay. Maybe, I don't know. I will take a look.
T-Ain says, I do find
it
hilarious.
You guys, Canada has Thanksgiving. It's in October.
When Americans ask about Thanksgiving, it's like me asking, do you guys have Australia Day in the U.S.? I don't think we shouldn't have Australia Day in the U.S. Is it a day off?
We should.
Maybe just to the brick of the bucket will be the only...
Maybe what?
What
was that?
What did I say?
I
just know. A brick in the bucket will be the only fully U.S. citizen-owned company to have Australia Day on U.S. soil. Okay, Grenada, St. Lucia, and Liberia. Liberia makes sense. And I guess Canada makes sense as well. Huh. Cynthia says we'll add it to our holiday list for the group here. Yes, take Australia Day off. It's the 26th of this month? Soulflame, why does it make sense? Is it a historical thing? Yes, Thanksgiving is a historical thing. Oh, why does it make sense for Liberia? Let's see. Okay, how can I phrase... Liberia is the American colony that wanted to, in a way, wanted to remain being a colony. It's an African country that was colonized by the United States. It's one of the only colonies the United States ever had. And we exported, yes, David West says it bluntly. Liberia is a colony of former slaves, but they're very American. They speak English. Their government works almost identically to how our government works. Their flag is almost identical to ours. Basically everything is almost copied from America, and they're very, very, very pro-American. And a lot of them, based off of what I know, I've never actually been there, this is just my basic knowledge, kind of consider themselves to be very close to being American. So, yeah, it would make sense that they would adopt an American holiday, especially considering that a lot of the people living there are descended from people that were born here. So, But David West probably knows more than I do, and he could probably tell me I'm wrong. So,
Do it.
yes.
Say he's wrong.
Evan lives for when other people say that I'm wrong and I'm not able to argue back. So,
Yeah.
David West says, Paul, you're so wrong. JK, I don't know much.
How did you count 34 of these? There's only 21. But it's one of the ones that I feel like you should have matched the other one because it matched the light orange. How do you type in 34? 21, 34, 2, 1, 3, 4? No.
Maybe I actually miscounted.
That's a big miscount there, Paul. Good job.
I'm very talented. Well, you know, they say if you're going to make a mistake,
Fidel, welcome
make
to
it
the
a big
stream.
one.
How are you?
Yes, welcome, Fidel. How are you doing?
Christian told me he texted you. Apparently, you're the drop-off guy.
Okay, so should I respond now or
No,
should I
you
wait?
can just wait till later. It's fine. But yeah, he let me know that he texted you to arrange a time to drop stuff off. Apparently, with the contractor, I'm the question person. So when he's confused about questions and stuff or about cataloging, he'll ask me. But in order to exchange bins, that's only Paul. He can only talk to Paul
That's
about
the first time he's texted me.
Yeah, yeah.
Which is why I rushed over there to show Evan, because I was like, huh.
Can you be super careful to check everything, Paul? Because I always, at the end, have a few that don't in the BSX.
Aren't in the BSX?
Yeah. Which
Interesting.
usually, I assume, goes in Consolidate. These were, but these were just not. I haven't checked those yet.
How often do you have something that's just not?
Usually about one per file. Sometimes a couple.
Okay, then it's not. Then that's probably an error on my part. Huh. So we have another problem with things not being in BSX, so.
Yes. Okay, I'm about to upload 498 parts, 55 lots. All brand new, I believe. Got to double check, but they should all be brand new. Cool. So we've added over 100 lots today, so far.
Is that your sign that you're done?
Not yet.
Not yet?
Are you almost done with that file?
When do you want me to be done?
Oh,
You said
well.
to just keep adding.
I only have one drawer.
Oh, okay.
So maybe we are almost done. We could number some more drawers, which we'll have to do anyway, I suppose.
Okay, well, I guess I can pack up this BSX then.
Well, you're going to finish it, right?
I mean, it's at
Is that what you mean?
66. Did you want me to just do everything here?
Does pack
It's
up
going to
mean,
put it over
does
100.
pack up mean you're going to finish the BSX?
I'm,
that file?
I
don't
the
know what
file's
pack up
over.
means.
I'm going to run it through Brickstore
Okay, yeah,
and all that
yeah,
stuff.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand.
Well, you had told me to just keep adding to it.
Oh yeah, I didn't mean like 100. I just meant do more than 50.
Oh, okay.
Because you're going to put some in there anyway. Okay. Mike says, so how do you go about getting contractors? Family friends is a start.
Well, first you should specify finding contractors or finding reliable contractors. Anyway, continue.
So one of them is my cousin who needed a job, like over the summer, and we were like, you know what, I think we can do something about that. And then Paul's mom / Paul is friends with someone who owns a nonprofit who helps high school students who just need assistance and stuff. So she helps them get jobs and like train for life and stuff like that. And if they need housing and things. So we're working with her, and when she has someone who needs a job or is looking for a job who might be interested in what we're doing, that's who our most recent one is, who's been texting myself and Paul throughout the stream. He is from there, so he was looking for a job, and he came in last Monday? 2 Mondays ago, I think. Yeah, 2 Mondays ago, 2 weeks ago now, I guess. And we taught him how to catalog and stuff, and he seemed pretty excited about it and interested, and he's been asking questions and stuff, so he should be very good, hopefully. We only gave him the 2x brick category, the large bricks, so won't be a hard start. It'll progressively get a little bit harder, but I would just say start with family and friends who might want to help you out, that you can pay and stuff. Other than that, you could post on, Nextdoor or Indeed or something, but usually that's for like a more true job type thing, but it just depends what you're looking for. But that's how we do it. We have a couple of connections. Gerard, thanks for tuning in. Have a good rest of your weekend. Steve says it can be easy building brick store files when you add an item and it doesn't register. What does that mean?
Rocky, out.
Rocky, get out of here.
Out.
Listen to this, Paul. Steve just said, can be easy building brick store files when you add an item and it doesn't register.
Stay.
Can you elaborate, Steve? Because we have a problem.
Yeah.
And I'm curious if you have the same problem. And maybe it would help us understand what the problem is. Fidel says, I'm currently working on solving issues to streamline my order picking process. Nice. What are the issues that are slowing you down?
No. You're starting to move.
Rocky's not allowed in here.
Pets are not allowed in, especially not that pet. Although it's less of a pet and more of a...
We're the pet.
Permanent property trespasser.
David says 2 more shoe bins of 1x2 bricks to color sort. Very nice. What is trying to come in? LOL. It's a cat. Soul Flame. It is a cat. His name is Rocky.
Probably a cat.
It's a cat.
My grandma was a bit of a crazy cat lady, and after she passed away, the cats kept coming. Rocky, or El Rocco, as we frequently call him, lives in a house in the backyard. Quite literally a house.
Yeah. It's like a big, oversized doghouse for a little cat.
He's mostly tame.
Yeah. Soulflame says, I love cats. Ha 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 ha.
But yeah, he doesn't come inside anywhere. He's not feral, but he's not a pet.
Oh no.
In the beginning, he was quite aggressive, but he's gotten used to all of us now, too used to us, because he demands attention continuously.
Yes.
But the fact that we really can't let him inside makes it very difficult to give him attention. So
in theory, we shouldn't have once I put all these drawers away, we shouldn't have a single spot open on the wall. Right? Except for those 2 drawers, I guess.
Well, unless there's other drawers floating around somewhere.
I don't think there are. Maybe there might be a few, but...
Let's see what chat is saying. Soulflame says, why can't he come inside? Don't you want him as a pet?
I guess he could. He's happy outside though.
Yeah, I've tried to bring him inside before.
He gets scared when he's in a closed space.
Yeah, he can't tolerate the door. He's basically feral. Maybe he had an owner when he was very, very little, but I mean, he's old. And he's been living outside the whole time. Evan, my family, the previous renter, and Evan and I are kind of like the only people that he likes, or he'll let touch. And we still can't pick him up. Only my grandma could pick him up.
Oh, she could?
Yes. So he's not really a pet. But I've thought about like leaving my window open and letting him come in. But I need to give him a very, very strong bath first, and I really don't want to do that. It'll be a very injurious process to both of us. So.
Yes.
So yeah, that's why. I need to shave him again. He's getting too old to really groom himself. So I found the best solution is just to remove the fur. So I got to do that again pretty soon. He's
so
getting a little matted. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe when he gets like really, really old, I'll bring him inside. But he's already he's lived past the expected death date for quite some time. So
we have 4 drawers missing on the wall. We have 2 drawers here. Do we have 2 more drawers somewhere else? Oh, here's another one.
Oh, here's one.
Okay. Ah, that one, yes.
Yeah.
Does that fit now?
Maybe.
It looks like it might fit now. Okay. And then this one. Okay. We got all our drawers.
Yeah, when my grandma found him, that was in 2016, we were all certain he was like gonna die because he just looked so old. And then he just kind of didn't. And he's still here.
Yep.
So, yeah.
That's the story of Rocky.
Yes.
Hello, Corn666.
Welcome back, Fidel. Or Fidel was saying hello to him. That's probably more likely.
Ben says, any upcoming holiday builds planned this year, like the haunted house last year? Probably not. Lego's expensive. But we'll see. You know what I do like? The have you seen the... Shoot, what is it? Oh, it's the Christmas movie. The Christmas movie.
National Lampoons?
No. They have a Lego set. Oh, why can't I think of it? You guys all know what it is, I'm sure. Home Alone, there it is. Thank you guys. Yeah, the Home Alone is a pretty cool set. Again, I feel like it's like $250 or $300, so I don't know. Most of the holiday sets I'm not a huge fan of, but the Home Alone is pretty cool. Home Alone, yeah. Let me look it up real quick. Lego.com. Yeah, I think it's like $250 from what I remember.
By the way, for everybody who's going to explode that this is super inefficient, you are absolutely correct. Normally I lay them all out on the table and grab the ones that go in the consolidation folder, but that'd require me to clean up this, so I'm not going to do that.
Alright, for some reason when I search Home Alone, what is this?
They just called me like an hour ago.
What is that?
I googled
number?
It. It's an analytics number. It's an analytics company.
Interesting.
So they want our answers on surveys.
Cool. I've never seen usually a thing doesn't pop up.
Yeah.
For some reason, when I search Home Alone, the Lego legal notice comes up.
Do not leave children
stock.
home alone.
Oh, okay. It was $250. It is out of stock, though. That was a cool set, though. Or is a cool set, I think. Temporarily out of stock. Let's see if it's in stock anywhere near us. I would assume... Well, maybe, actually. Let's see. Lego is... Their website is dead right now. I don't know what's going on. No, it's out of stock everywhere. Yeah, it's a cool set, though. Thunder Muslim says it's kind of funny that we all complain about Lego being expensive, yet without it being expensive, none of us would be in business. That is true. Did I already say that?
I don't think so.
I don't think I did either. I kind of feel like I did, though. Rocky's Guy Brick Store or Danny Jackson says, "Hi guys, did you get anything on the double points today?" No, I did not. Did you buy anything? No, we did not. Fidel says, "Any plans for 5,000 subs?"
Yes, but it's a secret.
There is a little bit of a plan, and we're talking about some stuff. You will reach it soon. By the way, I found your channel a day after your 1,000 subscriber special.
That's nice. Still our best stream to date, I think.
Yeah, by far. What is a consolidation file? So essentially, this is a bin. It says consolidate. Those are lots that we already have in our store.
Can they see that from the angle?
Yeah. So we're going to take this out, and all these little arms we're going to go put into something on the wall where it belongs, wherever we already have these stored on the wall. So everything I was just adding a few minutes ago were all brand new lots that we didn't have before. So they all get a brand new drawer and a new remark. We scan the barcode, it types in the number. And so that's the consolidate, or that was putting it into a new lot. This is a consolidate where we already have it. We're just going to add the quantity to the store to the lot that we currently have. Hopefully that kind of makes sense. David says, "Can we get a 200 subscriber special?" Is that 200 or 2,000?
Maybe
better late than never is what he says. I think that's supposed to be 2,000 subscriber special. No, you're getting something for 5. And Soulflame says the new UCS
maybe for
gunship
5
looks
we just delete the
fantastic. Why'd you say that? That was the secret. Oh, that'd be so mean. If we leave forever, we shut the store down.
Close the store, just be gone.
That would be kind of funny, actually. No, David said 200. Okay, gotcha.
Wait, what?
I've seen the new UCS gunship. It looks pretty cool. I'm not super into Star Wars, so I definitely won't get it. Also too expensive, but very cool. Oh no. And I think we're getting pretty close to wrapping up here.
Yeah, I was looking in the fridge.
I was gonna get my coffee out, but it's not worth it right now. Yeah, Home Alone is cool though. I was curious if the Home Alone was gonna part out well, because it has some masonry brick. Actually, the other day I just added a ton of modified bricks and a ton of masonry bricks. So if you guys want used masonry brick, we got a decent amount.
I was trying to sell them off to Josh.
The masonry brick? Oh, the orange? Oh no, we have a lot of used that I just added.
Oh,
like in regular colors, not the dark orange. No one buys. Well, no, there's been a dent in here actually, like a pretty decent amount, I'd say. I think we could probably fit in one of these now, right? Because it was like up.
You know, it's odd because I don't remember packing a single one of those.
I only pick out like 20. It's never like 100. It's always like 20. Fidel says, I used up all my money on the Mexican version of Black Friday. I now have a little money to take part in the actual Black Friday, but orders are trickling in, so I may have something to invest in inventory. Very nice. Very nice. Funberg Creation says, I'm debating to get the NES with double points, or in a few weeks to go to my local store and purchase it there, but it won't be double VIP points. You can always buy it now and go to the store later and just look at it, and then come home and build it and pretend that you bought it at the store, and then you got your double VIP points. Where do you get all those dark orange masonry brick? We got them from someone in Germany. Yeah. Who has sold us a few things in the past. If we have quantity of a lot, we might have got it from him. So we have like thousands of these little 1x1 round bricks. Like slope bricks. I don't know what these are actually called. Like 4,000 something of
300.
these. Crazy amount of those. Got those from him as well. These, the 1x2 plates, rounded on the corners. These, dark tan, gajillion of these as well. What else do we have that was from him? These, 1x1 plate modified with a
B29
bar on the side. Light bluish gray, got a gajillion of these. B29, what is in 29? 29, yeah, I just showed that one.
Oh, okay.
And then masonry brick, and a few other things that have sold, or they're in a cup maybe now, or a large drawer. But yeah, just a variety of things over there. Fun Brick Creation says, I'm buying it as my Christmas present to myself, so I won't be building it till after then. Fidel says, all my orange masonry bricks sold pretty quickly. Lucky. Now I have 3 friend sets to add more of them. Oh.
Friend sets are still in circulation.
I wonder how much masonry brick we started with, actually. Because we had, what, 16 or 14 friend sets or something like that? So, yeah.
Maybe we should buy some more.
No.
So far this category is $303.35.
And that is over, what, 3 BSX files? 4?
Let's see, how many?
That's pretty decent.
261 lots.
361?
261, so averaging more than $1 per lot. Oh wait, no, because there's quantity.
Yeah, no, that doesn't
I'm not
work.
very smart.
I hope it's more than $1 per lot on average. Nancy says, do Legos fade outside in the sun? Yes.
Yeah.
Some colors, unless you put them in hydrogen peroxide, in which case it actually brightens the colors if you sit it under the sun, the UV. But some colors do fade in the sun. That's why we have blocked out the windows. Sort of, unfortunately.
I missed the light.
Yeah. All right.
Let me look at chat real
I think
quick.
we're getting... you weren't even looking at chat?
No.
Oh, yeah.
I was reading it from there, but I can't.
We're getting wrapped up here, is what I'm trying to say. If you have multiple of new sets not added to your store, could you just add all the numbered bags to the same box? Yes. The thing is with the numbers, they don't, as far as I know, there is no database out there that tells you what's in a bag that has this number 1.
Somebody's working on one though.
Fidel was starting to make something, I think. It's going to take a long time, but so yeah, you could put them in one box, but you kind of have to upload the whole set at once to an extent, or you can find out what pieces are in there and manually put them in. But I would just recommend doing all the sets and all the bags at the same time. That'll make it easiest.
We have window tint on our, well, there's no windows anymore.
3 of the 4 windows on the garage door were, we put up like this black window covering.
Yeah.
Very neatly.
Yeah.
And then one of them, we just have some papers over it.
So we can peek out.
What?
So we can peek out.
Yeah, exactly. So we can. No, it was initially because sometimes when we would record, the sun would shine in. Remember the lines we would get on when we were streaming or something? That's initially why we put paper up there. We should just get like some soft diffusion type stuff and just put it on all the windows. It'd look much nicer. And now that
but I do actually use that to peek out occasionally.
I do too. It's fun. Okay. But now that we don't have the bins there, the light can't shine through the back.
Yeah.
So we can actually probably put some sort of
we can have some actual.
We can have light that comes in,
yeah,
instead of yeah. That'd be very nice.
Yeah, pink is awful.
Pink, yeah.
Pink and magenta. Magenta may be the worst fading color.
Blue gets pretty rough too, though.
Too.
Long-term blue does as well.
But you remember that time when I thought the faded magenta was actually a completely separate
It was like
color.
a 1x1 brick, and 3 of the sides had been faded, and 1 was still magenta because it was probably put against another piece. And yeah, 3 of those sides were like
a completely different
color. Yeah. Fidel says, yeah, all the sets I'm parting out, I'm uploading to my drive. Each numbered bag has its own BSX file. That's very nice. Then consolidate when you get more drawers. You could consolidate when you get more drawers. We have enough drawers. But we just do it because we're going to go put them in the drawers anyway where they belong. And then we do not have a brick color chart. It's just off memory.
Yep.
Whoa. Which is bad, because if both of us die, no one can take over the store.
No, but I will say, saying that it's from memory, you might think, oh, their colors are super inaccurate. But we've actually gotten pretty good.
Yeah, I think anyone's going to get good after a while. Yeah, we don't have a color chart, unfortunately. It would be very helpful to give a color chart out to contractors, for sure, but we just have not done that. But I guess technically, if they get good enough that they can see it, then we're just training them well. I don't know.
Yeah, but it's taken since May for me to get as good.
Oh, it's rough. Don't die then. Thank you. That is the plan.
Yeah, that's what we try to aspire.
Yeah. 54200 has the most colors. 54200. Interesting. All right, I think we're wrapping it up here. We still have 33 people watching. We're kind of not even talking anymore. Sorry about that. I don't know what's going on anymore. Yeah, David says it's too easy to change. Color mistakes don't give out. That's true too. When it comes back and it's actually dark gray, or it's actually reddish, or it's actually regular brown instead of reddish brown, you just change the color in the file really quick. It's very easy. So, yeah, Artshark Productions, welcome back. We're done. We're gonna say bye now. But yeah, we don't give out color charts. It's just we would have to then have a color chart to give out, so that'd be a pain. All right, thank you guys. Hopefully you enjoyed watching us pretty much do nothing. We did, I guess we can update you real quick on accounts. We did some stuff. Paul cataloged one BSX file, and we started with 11,505 lots, ended with 11,641 lots, started with 236,812 pieces, ended with 238,197 pieces. So about 1,500 pieces, 130-ish lots or so, not too shabby. So yeah, I think that's it. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we will see you in the next stream. Have a good night.
I won't.
Oh, right. Paul's out of town, so
Yes.
you'll see me, but you won't see Paul.
Or maybe I'll Skype in.
That'd be interesting. Have a good night.
Discord in. All right, goodbye.